Porzingis is going to have a massive leap in performance if the Mavericks want to genuinely compete for a title out west, which I have full confidence that they can do with an offseason to build up this roster. Don't get my argument confused. All the pressure that I'm talking about, it's not from the trade, because I think that any team like the Mavs is going to give up what they gave for Porzingis. The pressure is going to be that how he has stylistically changed how he's played basketball from his time in New York. Carson, you pointed this fact out a long time ago on Nerd Session. I wanted to compare the numbers. 43.2% of Kristaps Porzingis' shots come from behind the arc. Compare this to other big men. Nikola Jokic, 23.8% of his shots come from deep. Joel Embiid, 21.5% of his shots come from deep. The issue with Porzingis is he is afraid to go inside. 19% of his shots came from inside 3 feet. That's embarrassing for a player that is 7'3". I don't care that he plays power forward. You're that big. I need you inside. I need you getting buckets where you can dominate. I just want to see a different Kristaps. It's not fun basketball to watch the 7'3" guy just hucking threes.
To compare KP to other big men as far as his percentage of shots from three, not totally fair because he's so much of a better shooter than certainly Embiid. But I will just compare Kristaps from this past season to Kristaps from his last season in New York when he was the best we've ever seen him. 26% of his shots came from three that year. It's also the terrible post fades that he's repeatedly taking where it doesn't matter who he gets on him. He could have Marcus Smart. He's shooting an 18-foot turnaround, and it's inefficient offense because Kristaps is an athlete, dude. He's an athletic guy, and the fact that Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell are the ones who were eating up those dunks that are so easy to come by when you're playing with Luka Doncic, who is a pick-and-roll maestro and the best lob thrower in basketball, when you have that legitimate threat to either pop or roll, you're talking about a special pairing right now, but instead it's like their roll man is Dwight Powell, and then KP is going to pop every time. That's stupid. KP is better than that. When I saw KP play in 2017-18, I thought that guy could be a top 5 player in basketball someday, man, with his offensive versatility, with his defensive prowess. And what we're seeing right now is a guy who's clearly not an all-star. The ceiling of this team 100% goes with KP because they can't, in my opinion, win a championship with Luka Doncic and just floor spacers around him. That's a way to be very good. They have put, in my opinion, guys who play above their talent level because they complement Luka well. In KP, though, you have that guy who should be the shooting threat, the lob threat, and also the kind of guy you can throw the ball into and he can spin off of somebody out of the post and get himself a dunk. He should be the complement. He should be the second guy who unlocks everything for this team